Alright. I think the mic is working. Let's see. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Have a look at the little stream playback. Yep, mic seems to be working. Alright. What was my intro again? Welcome back to another stream, guys. It is TrueGamingHD here today. Hope you're all doing pretty good. Today, I thought about playing a little bit of Minecraft. Probably nothing long, nothing major. Don't know if anyone's gonna come in and watch it. But I like doing these streams every now and then, you know, just popping on a little game, seeing how you guys are doing. If anyone's gonna come into the chat, you know, I'll chat to you, talk about life, you know. Hope everyone's doing alright. So yeah, as the title says, I thought I would play a bit of Minecraft 1.7. I can't quite remember what year that came out. I think that might have been 2013 or 2014. I don't know. I do know, though, it is the update that added in jungle biomes. And that is the update when I started playing Minecraft. Not on Java, though, on Xbox. I think the first time I played Minecraft, I watched it for a bit before. But I think the first time I played it was on the Xbox 360 when the jungle biomes came out. And I think that might have been 2013? Roughly the same time GTA 5 came out, something like that. So yeah, anyway, before we begin, if you've been on the channel for a while, then you will know I've at least got to spend 5 minutes, or hopefully less than that, tinkering around with the audio. Luckily I am, because you guys can't seem to hear my computer for some reason. So let's go ahead and do a little, you should hear a little Windows thing. There you go, very nice, that's what we want to hear. Alright, so, let me get everything set up on here. Get the second monitor set up. I think it's all good to go. Oh, you know what I just realised as well though? I don't think I can play in full screen mode. In Minecraft, you press F11, boom, you got full screen. That's how it usually works. In this version of the game, I'm assuming there is a fix, but I can't be bothered to find out. I just want to play the game. But in this version of the game, for me, if you press F11, for some reason the game will just glitch out. I don't know why, but it does. So, yeah, gonna have to go ahead and play it on borderless. So let's go ahead and load up the game here. Then I'll get it up on the screen so everyone can see it. But yeah. Oh boy, it's lagging. Oh, it's lagging. It is lagging. Just on the Mojang logo thing right now. It is lagging though. I mean, my cursor is... Oh man. See if this is going to work, I guess. I think it might be alright. Seems to be in full screen now. That's probably why it was lagging, because, yeah, I went ahead and put it in full screen. If I press F11 right now, it's... Yep, there we go. It's like a lag switch on my computer. I don't know, the stream might be lagging for you guys, but it should clear up in a couple of moments there. Oh, man. Let's just wait for this. Wait for this. Have a look at my stream. See if everything's going alright. Have a look at my stream. Yep, seems to be doing good. Must say, I do enjoy hearing that music though. Always nice to hear the Minecraft music, you know. What's up, Nicu? How you doing, man? It's good to see you again. Just give me a second here. Experiencing a bit of issues. I think this should be alright now. Alright, let's go ahead and get the image up. There we are. Actually, I think there's game capture, isn't there? How you doing, Nick? How's life been for you so far, man? What is it? Windows capture? I think it's Windows capture. There we go. Oh, nice, cool. So you can't see my taskbar or anything. I'm not playing the game in full screen mode, but for you guys, it will look like that. Alright, it's a little bit weird though. It's a little bit cropped. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this. There we go. Nice. Yeah, it's been alright for me, I suppose. And I completely screwed it up. Same old, you know. I sort of wanted to hop back on YouTube for a bit though, because I wanted to talk to people again. Kind of missed streaming and talking to you guys and all that. Alright. What is going on with this? I'm going to turn down my headset because as much as I do like the Minecraft music, it can be very, very loud sometimes. A little bit annoying, you know, just a tad bit annoying. Just a little bit. Alright, what are we naming this world? What should we name it? What should we name this world? Don't know what to name it. Let's name it Stream for now. Yeah, it's been a good long while since I played this version though. Very, very long time. Alright. This was before the combat update and everything, I believe, so during modern day Minecraft, that's if you're playing Java, not Bedrock. This version here is Java. Basically, it used to be that there's no attack cooldown. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, there's no attack cooldown in this version, but these days, there'd usually be a little bar in the middle, indicating how much damage you can do with a sword, so you sort of have to punch things like this, but yeah, you can just literally spam hit things in this mode, and you can murder them with ease. That's pretty cool. Playing version 1.7, I think it's the version that came out in 2013. It's the first version I played, not on this one though. What's up, Frill? How you doing, man? The first time I played Minecraft was on the Xbox 360. That's when they added in the jungle biomes. That's why I wanted to play this version. Even though it's not the first version I played on PC, this is the first version I played on Xbox, even though they're not really the same that much. For example, in this version, Acacia, is that what they're called? The orange wood? I'm just going to call it orange wood. The orange wood biomes do exist in this version. I don't think it was until 3 years after this version that they released orange wood on Xbox, so it's a little bit mixed up, you know. But yeah, that's why I wanted to play this version. I want to get back into the older versions of Minecraft again, because I kind of miss how simple the game used to be, you know. I feel like the game throws a lot of stuff in your face these days, especially after the Nether's been changed and all that, you know. Like, it's got a lot of new items and all, it's got a lot of new things to build with, and that's good. But sometimes it can stress me out a bit. But it's good to see you again, Frill. How have you been, man? How have you been? Speaking about Xbox, though, I don't know if you guys have played an Xbox, but they used to be like a unique gamma, like a unique contrast, I guess, for Xbox 360. That's what I really liked about that version. And there is a mod called Legacy 4J that brings that back, I think. So I do want to try and check that out soon. Probably wasted a bit of materials there crafting a sword, but oh well. Yeah, I've been alright, man. Not gonna lie to you, been a few difficulties in recent months, but yeah, it's been alright. It's sort of why I wanted to do another stream again, actually. I quite enjoy, I've got enough for a bed now. Quite enjoy talking to people, you know, when you have your low points in life, I guess. Can't be dealing with that stuff alone, because if you do, that's what eats you up. Alright. Suppose we can do the normal stuff, just go and get a bit of wood and all that. Yes, it's good to see you all again, though. Laughing has started streaming again as well. I haven't really been in his streams the past couple of days, though, because I've had different sleep schedule. So far, I think I've been waking up at like 6 in the morning, going to sleep at 9 p.m. Yeah. Oh my god, hold on. Sorry, don't mean to change the subject, but this is classic swimming. You can't actually, this is the fastest I can swim. Usually when you sprint in water, when you press the sprint key in modern Minecraft, you'd go into a full-on swim mode, but no, this is the fastest you can swim in this. Look at that. Wow, this was slow. And it's not as if you can craft a boat and go faster either, because this version still has those ridiculously slow boats. But I enjoy this though, like, it's like Bedrock, the combat. You can just spam your sword on a mob, and you can kill him. You know, you don't have to kill him like this all the time, you know? Very nice, very nice. Yeah, it's definitely nice talking. I do like a bit of talking sometimes, which is weird, because at the same time, sometimes I don't. Usually one of those people sort of like being left alone. But at the same time, you know, when it gets a bit too much, talking is nice. Alright. I think the maximum running distance is like, yeah, it's 16 chunks. There is obviously probably a way to change that in the game files or something, but yeah, the vanilla way, the vanilla maximum chunks is 16, so you can't really see well off into the distance. Alright, let's see if we can find ourselves a cave. I did play a bit of this version, actually, yesterday. I did build myself a little shack. Well, I dug it out in a cave, which is kind of cool. That's what I did when I started playing this game. Never been good at building, so sometimes I'll just dig a hole in the side of a mountain somewhere. And then if that world actually lasts quite a bit, that one room in the side of a mountain would turn into multiple. I would expand it. Got a bit of iron here, that's good. Alright, let's get a bit of that quick. But yes, it's like again, it's good to see you guys. Yeah, it is good. That's what I liked about this game as a younger kid, you know. I remember, I don't know if you guys know him, Stampy Longnose. He's a YouTuber I watched a lot when I was like 8. I remember watching his videos, right, and I thought to myself, there is no way you can do anything you want. You can build anything you imagine in this game. Like, for some reason, I just couldn't process that. I thought, like, the first time playing this game, I thought it was amazing that anything you can think of, you can build, you know? I thought that was amazing. 31? Not yet. Oh, God, hold on. Oh, good, we got this off. I can't have them on. Cave sounds, I can't have them on. I hate it. Alright. It's, oh, I don't even have any coal. We can go ahead and craft ourselves one of these, yeah, I still think it's amazing to this day, though. Obviously, Minecraft isn't the only game that does it now. There's plenty of games out there. Talking about that, there's literally a new game right now, Hytale. Haven't played it, probably won't play it because it is pretty much the same as Minecraft, really. But, yeah, Hytale, you can go around, build anything you want. There's a new one called Reforge. The guy I was just talking about, Stampy Longnose, he is a developer on that game, which is kind of cool. Alright. Get a bit more of this. Oh yeah, the old bed icon. Yeah, I forgot about that. That is cool. What's it like today? I think it's sort of like 3D-ish, isn't it? I think it is like the blocks. You're just holding the bed in your hand, but it's a much more smaller size. But in this one, yeah, it's like a 2D texture. Wow. Playing as Steve as well. I don't know what happened to my skin. I don't know why my skin isn't on it. Yeah, to think that this guy right here is Jack Black. My God. I watched that film in cinema, and my God, I know the Minecraft movie is aimed for kids, alright? I know it's aimed for kids. But my opinion, I think it should have honoured the older fans just a bit more, you know? We're the ones, if it weren't for me and you guys in the chat, well, I don't know if Frill's played Minecraft. Phil, have you played Minecraft before when you was younger? I don't know. But if it weren't for me and you guys in the chat who, played this game, it definitely wouldn't be the game it is today, you know? It wouldn't be as popular. I feel like instead of freaking going into the brain rot shit, they should have really honoured the older fans a bit more there, but yeah, it's alright. I really need some coal. Nah, not really. My cinema isn't one of them. In my cinemas, people are usually chill. I watched a new film recently, actually, 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. Love the 28 Days series. I saw 28 Years a couple months ago, twice. And the sequel just came out. Apparently, both the films were filmed back-to-back. According to Laughing, Back to the Future did that as well. Part 1 and 2 were filmed back-to-back, and then Part 3, a couple of years later, came out. Oh, look at that, the old lighting glitches. I think... Oh, I have a torch. Why is it no coal? I keep thinking I've got a torch in my inventory. But if you place a torch in here, that would usually get rid of that. You can get flint from this, no? I don't know if you need a shovel on it. Yeah, it is. It is pretty good. I'm not going to be revealing any spoilers for the Bone Temple. Although I really want to talk about it. Can't risk it, though. Cannot risk it. Even if you guys have seen it, there's probably one viewer in here who isn't chatting, who probably hasn't seen it. Or maybe they're not interested. I don't know. I'd rather not risk it, though. It is a pretty good film. I should probably get a base sorted out soon. I want some coal first, though. That's why I'm walking around here. I wanted to get some coal first. Got quite a bit of food. Why isn't there so many pigs? No, I haven't got the Switch 2 yet. My uncle has one, though. I played a good bit of his Switch 2. Oh, hello. I played a good bit of his Switch 2 at Christmas. He let me play it in the living room there. I think I was playing Cyberpunk 2077 on a Nintendo console. Crazy. It looked pretty good. I'd like to get myself one, but I don't really touch my Switch 1 that much, so don't know. I feel like it could be a bit of a waste of money. Alright, I'm seriously considering just eating some raw pork soon. There's nothing here. I'm gonna start starving. Can I get apples in this version? Obviously I know apples exist, but can you get them from leaves? Probably a waste of time anyway. Let's see, another thing I want to see as well. Is there a way I could turn this game up? Oh, it's probably because of my headset, that's why. I was wondering, why can't I hear that much things? I turned down my headset earlier, though. Yeah, Nick, it is pretty cool, man. It is pretty cool. It is obvious, though, like, what... Okay, the game looks amazing on the Switch, too. But, when you play it, some things are obvious, though, that they did to make the game run, such as, DLSS. Do you know the upscaling method DLSS for RTX cards? Well, I think Nvidia partnered up with Nintendo to have their upscaler on the Switch too, so you can tell that DLSS is used on some games. If you guys use any upscaling methods, not just DLSS, like FSR, if you use anything like that, you'll know that sometimes you can get ghosting or weird artifacts on the screen if you're not running at a native resolution. That's what it looks like a little bit, but there are two modes though for Cyberpunk and the Switch 2. There's quality and there's performance. Performance runs at 40 FPS, I think. That's where DLSS is most noticeable. And quality mode, I don't think quality mode runs it at a native resolution either, but it still looks better. I think quality mode runs it at 40 FPS. I will tell you this though, 40 FPS on the Switch 2 is very smooth. It feels a lot like 60. And I had a similar experience on my Steam Deck as well. I got a Steam Deck. I played through GTA 4 on it. And I locked it to 40 FPS. I played through the entire game of Nicu's story on my Steam Deck on 40 FPS. And really, I can't tell that much of a difference, you know? 40 FPS on a very small screen is very, very smooth. Yeah, they did a very good job with that, I'll tell you. Very good job. Let's get some food cooked right now, because I'm starving. I'm gonna die soon. Love the lighting in this game. Early morning and dusk is great. Yeah, it is good. I always liked, that's what I always wanted to do in this game, you know, like, if I'm not building a base inside of a mountain, I prefer to have my house on top of one. Or at least a very, very nice clear place like this, the plains biome, where you can see the sun easily, like the sunrise and all that. Very nice. There's a zombie over there. Alright. Yeah, don't think I played Red Dead 1 on the Switch. I heard it looks pretty good though. I heard there's a 60 FPS update on the RDR1 for the Switch 2. And apparently that game looks amazing, you know. That artifact and ghosting stuff I was on about as a result from DLSS, apparently that's not really visible in Red Dead Redemption that much on the Switch. Apparently it looks really good. Runs like the PlayStation, I'm hearing. Windows screwed my drivers again, so I made the Switch 2 Design a while back. Man, I'll tell you what, my drivers are a bit screwed as well. It was coming to the point I had so many outdated drivers, I just went ahead and got a free trial of CC Cleaner. You download that, and that program will go through any old drivers, it detects and updates them for you. Once every now and then, like once every couple months, it gives you like a free 60-day trial. I will say this though, if you are thinking about getting that, I'm just going to warn you. Oh, I can smell my iron as well. Oh wow, look, the iron. I remember that now. Look at this. They're actually blocks. They're not iron scraps, whatever they're called. They're the little blocks. But yeah, I will warn you that if you do want to get CC Cleaner, the 60-day trial, they do make it a massive pain to try and cancel that trial. Luckily, the debit card I pull it on is expiring soon anyway, so they're not going to get any money out of me. But they make it a massive pain. They're one of these companies where it's not as simple as just going on the website and cancelling it. No, you got to go through their freaking customer support and everything. It's so annoying. Very scummish. They really try and get you to pay that there. Oh, is that what besides? Yeah, I used a bit of Linux. I've got an old laptop here. I installed Linux on it. I forgot what it was called, but it's very good actually. Linux is a very good operating software system, whatever, to revive older hardware there. Windows runs very slow on older hardware, but Linux does a much more better job. I think my Steam Deck runs off of Linux. It's called SteamOS, but I think it is a slightly altered version of Linux, I think. I saw another bit of iron around here somewhere. Where is it? I think it's down here. Let's go see what the old caves look like. Alright, split some of this. Put 5 sticks in here. Alright, put them the other way around. Can't even carry anything on the offhand either. On newer versions, you can place any item here to carry it on your left hand. And that'd be pretty useful if you're holding torches in your left hand, because you got your pickaxe on your right, and you got torches on the left. And you can sort of place torches along the ground as you have your pickaxe in your main hand. It's pretty useful. There's no shields either. Look at this. Look at the old block system. Oh, that is cool. There's no shields. Oh! I think that thing still exists though, where you can get some sort of powerful hit mid-air. Like if you sort of keep on spamming the spacebar whilst killing your enemies like that, you will get more bonus hits in them, I think. Yeah, look at this. Observe. Sort of, yeah, there we are. Sort of like that. Obviously you don't want to burn alive though. Where are these guys coming from? What the hell? This is crazy. They're just coming out of nowhere. Is there a spawn around here somewhere? Oh, wow, look at this. Let's go and mine up some of this first, and before I go deeper down. I would like to try and get a bit of armor first. Does nothing still? Yep. Always does, man. Always calls me a 13-year-old British kid. Yeah, look at this. Look, they're blocks. They're blocks. That's so cool. I think I'm going to play a bit of this from now on. Every time I want to hop on Minecraft, I think I'm going to play this version. This isn't just nostalgia talking. Oh, wow, look at that. It's even longer to, Oh, wow, that is long. I know that because I use a lot of water buckets as a tactic for makeshift ladders, I guess. And you can climb up waterfalls a lot more oh, okay, I'm going up a bit more faster now. It just seems very slow for a second there. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick to this version a little bit. I never play older versions of Minecraft. I'm going to stick to this version a bit. But I'm liking this. Yeah, that was the caves update, wasn't it? I remember that as well. I wasn't too bothered by it. But yeah, I think it's for gold as well. It's the same thing with gold. In this version, you get blocks of gold. In newer versions of Minecraft, you get scraps of it now. No, man, not yet. I've well, last year my PC was cutting out a lot, so I sort of had no choice but to get a new PSU. But other than that, no, I haven't really gotten any upgrades yet. Probably won't anytime soon. I don't think I'm going to upgrade my current computer anymore. Instead, I'd like to build a new one. I want to, one day, I'd like to try and get a 5060 or a 5070. They look pretty good. Or maybe I'll go the other way. I'll get, what are they called? RX something? Radeon? I'll tell you this though, I'll tell you what. Oh man, hold on. No, I've got to try this. I've got to try this. I remember doing this glitch with my friends. Hold on. Hold on. I think... Play something like that and you'll slide to the ground, right? You'll be sleeping on the ground. Hold on. Alright. I want to be careful. I don't want to suffocate in a bit of stone. Something like that. You can probably guess what I was trying to do there. But, yeah, one thing I'm going to do next time is definitely get a AMD CPU instead of Intel. Because Intel CPUs are a little bit of a pain. They require all these different sockets, you know, you've got to make sure the motherboard's compatible. With AMD, all you need is an AM4 CPU, if you get an AM4 CPU, of course, and an AM4 motherboard. That's it. That's all you need. I think AM5's out now. But, yeah, with Intel, there's all these different socket types, it's stressful. Not only that, AMD CPUs, I think they do offer just better performance for a better price too. So, but yeah, that's why I'm saying one day. 5060 is pretty expensive. That's like the price of an entire PlayStation 5 Pro right there. And you got to factor for the other things too. The GPU I want alone is probably £600 or £700. But the rest of the stuff is probably going to be another £400 or £500. Alright. Lit up this place now. Let's gather all the iron here. Good news is though, I've got a new job. So pardon me. I can probably get hopefully get started on that sooner rather than later. Get a new little computer, that'll be nice. The thumbnail art makes me laugh as San Andreas and Laughing's channel. Yeah, sorry I haven't been reading the chat a lot, by the way. I know there's a few things I need to catch up on there. Yeah, it is quite funny. I think that was Ethan's idea. He told Laughing to use AI for the thumbnail, so you got me in the corner there of the 13 t-shirt. You got Ethan and you got Laughing. I remember being sad when it got removed, managed to get him in. Locked 60 FPS, that is. What is that? Red Dead 1 on the Switch? Yeah, I think it is a lock 60. I keep on swearing at the corner of my eye I see another gamer tag. It was just a torch flame. You know, even after all these years, I think I do somewhat deep down believe that there's still a Herobrine in this game. My adult mind. I don't think I just don't think it can refuse. I don't think it can stop believing. I think deep down, I still think, despite it only being me, see, look, single player game and frozen midair, despite it only being me, I still feel like there's some sort of entity in this game watching me. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm happy with my GPU as well. Problem is, I've got a bottleneck on it. I mentioned to you before in a past stream, I think. This PC I'm gaming on right now, when I was building this, I was so excited to get it running. I just bought every part that's cheap and I knew it was compatible, you know? So I've got a very cheap CPU and I've got a very expensive graphics card. And they're not good mixes at all. I think if you look at my channel description or this stream's description, you can see my PC specs. I think it's an i5 10400F and an RTX 3070. Although they work, they're compatible, they're not really the best mixes. Doesn't really play games that well. Right, there is a creeper there. Okay. Focus. Focus. I need to get some armor. I'm so deep down into the cave now where I'm seeing lapis, so I need to get some armor. And because this is an older version, I do think diamonds actually spawn on Y level 12. That's right, you can strip mine again now. You can strip mine. After the caves update, they nerfed strip mining. But now you can just put efficiency or whatever. I don't know if enchantments are in this version of the game. I think they are, but I think they are different. You can put like efficiency or whatever the enchantment is to get double the amount of diamonds on a pickaxe, and then you could just mine 2 by 2 for hours like this. Oh god. And you can get diamonds. That's so cool. Alright, let's eat a little bit. Let's get some armor and all that. Will you be streaming again soon? Yeah, maybe. Who knows? I might make just a little mini-series on this. Oh god, I've got an arrow in my head right now. I don't know if I should take it out or leave it in. I've got an arrow in my head. Alright. Yeah, I really need to get my crap sorted. I'm deep down in the cave, surrounded by monsters. Life is hanging on by a thread. Got no armor, nothing. I need to, I might make this just a little temporary base, maybe, I don't know. Kids these days won't understand what it was like in 2016 when we had to watch out for Slenderman, Jeff the Killer, Bendy, Freddy, Killer Clowns, and Herobrine. You see these here? Where are they? These here, ambient environment. Basically, they play spooky sounds when you're in the cave. In modern versions of Minecraft, there is a mood meter here, where it basically goes from 0% to 100. When the mood meter goes to 100%, a cave sound we're playing. Back in the day, I thought cave sounds were signs of Herobrine, but no, they're not. Basically, what they mean is, if you ever play Minecraft and you hear like a spooky sound, something out of a horror game, That basically means wherever you are, there's a dark space nearby. So, do you know, like this room right here? If it weren't for my furnace and my torch, it'd be pitch black. That's probably enough to generate a cave sound. So, say if this is all dirt here, you got your house up there, like right here, and you got like a dark, you know, room here, which you don't know exists. That's probably where the cave sound's coming from. Back in the day, I didn't know that. So that would usually scare me, especially when I'm on a super flat world, you know? I build my little cities. Most of the houses have got basements in them. I never lit them up. Heard those cave sounds and I thought something was looking at me, you know? Staring at me in a distance. It scared me. Alright. Oh, there's no thing here either. There's no book. So I'm going to have to guess. I've been playing this game for like 12 years and I still don't know all the crafting recipes. Right, that's leggings. Yeah, that's a chest plate. I think... yeah, that's a helmet. Alright. Let's see here. Don't have enough to... oh, my sensitivity is so fast. Yeah, I don't think I got enough for that, do I? No. Okay. I suppose we can make an iron. Actually, no, I'll make an iron pickaxe instead. I'm getting down to the levels now where I should be finding diamonds soon. So I think it's this. Nope, it won't. Let's craft some more torches. Okay, that's annoying. Usually, if you would hold something, then press E, it would go back into the inventory spot. But no, they're just spewing out of my inventory here. That's another thing I've got to get used to. Been so many quality of life changes in Minecraft, haven't there? I've got my coffee, so I'll just turn that off. Yeah, I'll go back up to the surface soon. I do... is there, something I do like playing with as well? No, I don't think it's in here. It's basically subtitles for the game. It would, tell you what the sounds are and all that. I don't think they're in here. Advanced tooltips are nice as well. Usually you can hover over, if you go into inventory, you could see where +3 attack damage is. It would usually, advanced tooltips, if you were to turn that on, I think it's F3 and H, something like that, it would tell you the durability of your pickaxe, how many more blocks you can hit before it breaks. That is another thing that's not in this version. Alright, let's be a bit careful here. I don't think these guys have despawned. Got a bit of gold and lapis here. Lapis is good for enchantments. Definitely going to be seeing some diamonds here. Diamonds are so much more easier to get back in the day. There's got to be some down here. Just want to light up this place a little bit. Oh man, I thought there was lava there. Might be spending a bit of time down here. Just a couple of minutes, so... want to make sure it's safe. I will get that iron. Just lighting up the place. Oh, there's a lot of iron here. Yes, it is. This is probably one of my all-time favourite games. And GTA San Andreas. You know what, despite not playing it that much, I will say I'm starting to like Schedule 1 a bit as well. Just a good inspiration, you know. I've streamed that game twice or 3 times. I like it because, like Minecraft, believe it or not, it started off with only one developer. It sort of makes you think if one guy can do all this, then you probably can as well, you know? Just need a bit of motivation. That's one thing a lot of people forget about, I think, sometimes. Before Minecraft had a movie and thousands of employees, or hundreds, I'm not too sure how many they have. It all started with one guy, I think. One guy who made all this. What was his name? I think it was Notch. Marcus Person, something like that. I think he's Swedish. Not too sure, I can't really remember. I think Notch was a nickname for him. Started off bored. Coded up a little game, you know. Threw something together in about, I don't know, a couple of hours. Couple of blocks and all that. Probably released it on a forum or whatever. Thinking it wouldn't be as popular. Probably just another day in the office, you know. He was working, he decided to quickly put something together. Not knowing it'll be a multi-billion-dollar freaking project. It's crazy, really. I'm hearing slime somewhere. Slimes are good as well. You can make sticky pistons out of them. Right, gonna need some more coal. Don't get as much experience as well, do you? I feel like by now I'd be on like level 12 or 14. Just had a small heart attack there. Alright, let's get a bit more iron, then we can go back into our safe zone. I'm thinking, let's try and make a full set of iron armor. Explore the cave just a little bit more. I would like to get some more diamonds, but primarily, obviously, iron and coal. Then we can get back up to the surface. I want to get a little base together, I think. Somewhere with some chests and all that. Let's grab some of this as well, it can't hurt. I don't think they do, no. There is, oh yeah, here we go, this is what I was on about earlier. Gold only takes blocks as well. I remember back in the day, enchantments. So, this version of Minecraft, to get the enchantment you want is very easy. So, you got the table down, right? Click on it, you got the little book and all that, you put the lapis on there. I think, do you need lapis for enchantments? I can't remember if you did or not. Anyway, what you could do is, you could refresh it. Say if this was the enchantment table, the crafting table, actually. So, you're in the menu now, yeah? You got your enchantments here. If there is an enchantment that you don't like, all you have to do is click off it, go back on it, click off it, go back on it, click off it, go back on it, and it wouldn't cost you anything. You could just keep doing that until you can get the enchantment that you want. I don't think it would cost you anything, and if it did, it's probably a minor bit of lapis or something like that. That's another thing that's so easy about this version. You can get overpowered armor within minutes if you had the stuff for it. But yeah, I don't remember if it takes all your levels or not. Alright, let's get a full set of iron armor here. Feeling a bit naked without it. Almost down to bedrock level. And I've got literally nothing on my head. Nothing on me, sorry, except for a helmet on my head. And a wooden sword, which I'm definitely going to need to replace. We just throw that in the furnace. Why not? Throw it in the furnace. Don't need it. Is that how it works in this version? I know you can use wooden tools as fuel for the furnace. Guess we're about to find out. That little flame thing hasn't gone down yet, so I think that's why the sword isn't going. Alright, that's a chest plate. Trying to think, is there anything else we can make? I can make a bow. Got enough string. I'll save it though. I'll save my resources for now. But yeah, I've already got quite a couple of ideas going through my head right now. What I want to do with this world, if I get far, that is. That's usually part of the Minecraft phase, isn't it? You go on Minecraft for a bit, you spend more than 2 hours in the world, all of a sudden you've got all these ideas of things you want to build. But after a while, you can't really be bothered. But one of them is a mob spawner. I've never done a mob spawner before. I tried to build one once in survival. Took me a lot of hours of grinding, you know. I needed to get all the cobblestone, all of the stuff to follow a tutorial on YouTube. I had this huge structure, which is probably like 500 blocks, something like that. And the thing didn't even work. I mean, it did, but it didn't really produce as much mobs as I thought. Ender Dragon Farm was something I'd like to done as well. I've got a forever world on this. I've had it since 2022, I think. I still go on there sometimes. I just don't really play it because I've done the Ender Dragon. What else is there to do, really? But something I'd like to do, actually, is maybe do an Ender Dragon farm in the end dimension, maybe. Nope, that's a helmet. Don't want a helmet. I think it's this. Yep, there we go. There we go. Full iron armor. Go ahead and get a sword as well. Need some more sticks. There we go. That should last us for a bit. Alright. I don't think we need anything else. Ooh, I'm running out of food. Not going to spend much longer down there. I'll tell you what, let's wait for the rest of this to smelt, and then we'll get a move on. Just on my phone right now, 1 second. Yep. Get the rest of this, and then we can make a move on. We can go back up to the service. I've been down here for so long, I don't know if it's night or day. Craft some more torches as well. Alright. Let's put in 10. Let's put in 15. That should last us a good bit. I think that should at least give us a stack, no? Not too sure. Yep. Alright, let's go. Let's make a move on. Got a bit more defense now. Got some redstone here. I'm just going to mine up a couple more resources, and then after that I'll head on back up. Do still need some more coal. Running low on coal a little bit there. Ah, there we are. But yeah, I was thinking... Oh! just as I was saying, I was thinking about getting some diamonds so I can head into the nether. There we go. Alright, cool. Got some diamonds. Looking like it's 4 so far. Very nice. And what's this? This is on Y level 13. Of course it is. But if we dig down, we'll be on 12. So yeah, that is what I like about older Minecraft. So much more easier to get diamonds. Like, I knew I was going to get diamonds being down here. If you're on Y level 12, it's just guaranteed diamonds, really. Just a matter of time. Alright. Let's grab these. I do hear lava nearby. I think it's over there. Still want to be a bit careful, though. Should have got an achievement for that. Don't know why I didn't. That's 6 diamonds. Doing pretty good so far. There goes the pickaxe. Alright, I'm happy. I got enough for my pickaxe. Do you want to go over here, though? Got some more iron. The hell? Mushrooms? More iron over there. We can go grab that as well. More lapis. I think we can, I think we've got enough for an enchantment table now, actually. Do need obsidian though. Do need obsidian, and there is a very easy way of creating that. I think everyone knows that tactic. Just pour a bucket of water over the lava here, and there you go. There's the obsidian. Go away, go away, go away. Oh, that's right, you can just spam hit the creepers now. Very nice. Alright, got enough iron now, so I'll probably just use my iron pick a little bit. Or just destroying anything. I've got enough now, so... make another one if this breaks. That is a stronghold. Nice. Alright. There's the coordinates, so I can go back on the stream replay and read them if I ever want to come back here. This is very good because there's stuff inside and it's a good little mob spawner as well for XP. Wow. My luck is just good so far. It's making me want to keep on playing this game more and more. The more good stuff I get. And then as soon as I mine open this place here, I'm gonna get freaking one tapped by a spider or something. Oh, Jesus, there's a lot of them in there. Alright, I don't think these are the poisonous ones. Oh, it's lagging a little bit there. Alright, more of these are going to spawn. I need to hurry up. Oh, nice! I don't think I remember that happening. I never remember getting 2 music discs in the same thing before. Got a bucket here as well. Nice. Some armor also. It's very good. Also got a saddle. We can get a horse now. Grab all that. Pretty good. Doing very good so far. Get rid of the flint. What else is there? These are duplicates. Do we really need to? I feel weird throwing away these discs though because they are rare, so... I'm a bit of a hoarder. I'm not really going to get rid of them. Get rid of the arrows. There we go. Alright, we know where this place is now. Honestly, I'm probably not going to come down here, but... unless I do build my base close... maybe I could build a stairway. It's not a bad shout, actually. Could probably build a stairway going up. On Y level 16. Let's do that. Why not? Let's build a stairway going up. Do it like this. Just in case of lava. Maybe get some minecart rails going down here, you know? That's a nice little mob spawner down there. Is that water? I think I see water leaking. Alright, as soon as we get back to the surface, I will throw myself together a little shack or something like that. Could have done a screenshot actually, but it don't matter, it's literally just down there. Alright, 33. This is sort of a waste of an iron pickaxe though. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. I'll leave it. Probably get it later. Alright. Y level 50 should be pretty close now. Should be hitting dirt soon. Ooh, oh boy, gotta be careful of that. Yeah, there's gonna be a ton of gravel here now. Oh, I hear a sheep. I hear a sheep. I'm hearing animals. I did just notice, if I do get far on this world, and I want to make some sort of stair or railway going down there, yeah, I'm going to have to work on the ceiling here. I'm banging my head constantly. Or if I do want to work on stairs, obviously, going to need to remove all these blocks and replace them with stairs. Yeah. Yeah, I moved away now. I think it's a year now since I moved away from there. I do miss it a little bit. Obviously, it's my hometown. It's gone a bit dodgy now, though. Alright. There we go. There's the stronghold. Okay, so now I'm thinking... Oh, didn't realise how hungry I was there. I'm thinking we go find a nice little place. Maybe something like that. See if we can build ourselves a nice little base somewhere. I was thinking about just digging some sort of hole somewhere like I always do, but it would be nice to get a little place going on. Very glitchy, isn't it? Oh, I thought that was a ravine for a second. It's very glitchy, like, look at all this here. I can see through the chunks. There's a swamp over there. Oh, hold on. I think that is a ravine. I think. Well, that's good. It's a quick way of getting down the caves. Don't really need that though, because I've got the staircase. Don't really know what to do. I don't know where to build my place. I've got half a mind just to build it on top of the staircase there. Maybe I'll do that. How flat is this area? Maybe we can do a bit of terraforming. There's a pond right down here, though. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. Got to be some sort of village or something around here. So many sheep. Earlier I was going on about the amount of pigs, but now there's sheep. There's endless amounts of sheep over here. It's starting to get a bit dark as well. Man, this old terrain generation, though, it sure does bring me back. I mean, those caves that we were just down earlier, very nostalgic, you know. Hopping onto this game after school, spending hours down into the caves with other friends. most people I didn't really know. I think they're just friends of friends. Like back in the 360 days, I used to play with a lot of people. Pretty bad, I know, because I was very young. Obviously, stranger danger and all that. But it's not as if they were like 20 years older than me, no. They're all kids. Probably the oldest ones being like 16, 17, 18. I was only like, what, 9 or 10. But still, oh, sorry about that. Played with a lot of people, like people of like 5, groups of 5 or 6, just going down to caves and all that. Going on huge expeditions. It was a lot of fun. I miss those days a lot. Alright then, let's see where we're going to build this place. Wanted somewhere without any caves or huge ponds nearby. You know what, another thought as well. How small are these worlds? I remember them being a lot more smaller. And the amount of blocks you can build in the air as well, there's a huge limit on them. This is quite nice, I like this. I'm thinking here, nice bit of flat land there. Nice river. Alright, I'm thinking here, let's set up a bed here. Get some chests going. I'll take this out. I'll take my horse as well, actually. Are there any horses nearby? I think I need apples or something, don't I? We can go deal with that later. Oh! What's the old way of riding pigs in this game? I think, because I know carrots didn't exist for the longest time. And before carrots, it was just saddles on pigs, and you could just sit on the things and they would mindlessly wander around. But then when they added carrots into the game, you can make a carrot on a stick. Kind of cruel, isn't it? You've got this 150-pound freaking blocky man sitting on a little animal, and you're dangling a carrot in front of his face. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and store some of this in here. Store my diamonds in there. Store everything in here that we don't really need at the moment. Got a bit of bread. Let's eat that. Put the seeds in here. Oh, yeah, I'm going to need more food soon. Oh, and that's right. Sheep don't drop mutton anymore. They only drop wool. So you can't, there's no food from killing sheep no more either. Oh, man. And I'm surrounded by sheep. There's no chickens or pigs in sight. Oh boy, I forgot about that. Alright, well anyway, let's get started then. Grab a couple of bits here. Got my axe here. Let's get started. And you know what, while I'm at it as well, put some of that in there. Start building. Start estimating how long it's gonna be. Alright. Don't want to build anything too big. Maybe something like this. The classic cube, you know? Something like that. That's how big the house can be. Something like that. Oh boy, it was. The 360 was the golden age of gaming right there, in my opinion. You get all these people saying, ah, no, it's a PS2, it's a PS1, Super Nintendo, this and that. And I'm not really rejecting that, but I've never really played in those consoles that much. I played in the PS2 quite a bit. But the most amount of memories I have gaming so far in my life is the 360. You can't deny it was... okay, I guess it was one of the most recent oh, no, I would say recent, but it's newer than the PS2 and all that. And hold on, sorry, I lost my train of thought. I'm just trying to look for pigs. Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to say the PS2 is better, but Xbox 360, man, just had so many good games on it. And multiplayer as well. It was definitely the golden age of multiplayer games. Before, there was chat moderation and things like that. You know, AI looking for all the naughty swear words you're going to say in the game. They're going to ban you for it. Before all of that, there was Modern Warfare lobbies. Never played Modern Warfare back in the day, but I heard there was a lot of, I heard they weren't pretty, you know? You wouldn't want to be in those lobbies. Oh, look at all the trees as well. There's none of those annoying trees. None of those annoying trees where they're so big you just can't be asked to chop them so they're just floating logs in the sky. In this version, can you... Nope. Oh, you can. Okay, you can place them sideways. Alright. So I know that was a new feature. Once upon a time, placing logs sideways was a new feature. And it's still present in this version. You know what, I might go craft a bit of axe as well. I think I'm just going to keep on chopping until the axe breaks. That should give me a good amount. Getting hungry a lot as well. What difficulty? Normal. Oh man, this music as well. This was also before the time they added in any new music. So all this you're listening to here, if you can hear it, I'm not too sure if you guys can hear the game that much actually, I haven't really checked. But if you can hear it, all this here is C418. This is all his music, you know? Before they brought in other people to do music for this game, it was all C418, that's all it was. But then I think maybe it was 2015, 2016, they started adding in new music. This old music I like though. I wish there was a way to go in the files and just remove all of the newer Minecraft music and just have the old ones playing. Now that right there is nostalgia. I was saying earlier, some things I prefer in the older version. It's not just because of nostalgia, it's generally because I like it better, you know. For example, the older versions don't have as many items. I like that, it's more simple. That's not nostalgia talking, it's just it's simplicity, I like it. But the music though, that is nostalgia. That is nostalgia. I prefer the old music because of the nostalgia. Reminds me a lot of when I was younger. Alright. Sheep, you are lucky. I have no use for you at all. Won't even make a farm for you. No point. I've got my bed. What else do I need you for? Unless I need to build anything out of wall. But yeah, if you don't produce food, mutton, don't need you. You're fine. Gonna need some pigs though. And some chickens. But we'll deal with that later. That is probably going to be one of my main tasks, though, because I am burning through food at the moment. 9 bits of pork is not going to last me long, and a chicken, and 2 apples. Alright. That's a good bit of wood right there. Make a simple house, nothing really fancy. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to expand it just a little bit, though. Let's make an iron... Oh, we don't have any... Yeah, we do have sticks. Alright. Just gonna make an iron axe quickly. Should make a shovel as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna expand it 1 more block so I can have 1 door in the middle. It's only like that because, I don't know if I've got OCD or whatever, but I like having torches, on all my ceilings, right? As you can see, it's not really level, is it? It's not really in the middle. I'd have to have 2 for 1 in the middle, and double doors. So yeah, that's sort of why I want this. Just one more block. So there we go. I can have one door, one torch, one here, one there. There we go. It's all nice. It's all neat. I say I've got OCD, but my room is an absolute mess. Alright. Get rid of these as well. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. That is nice. Yeah, it's really dark as well, actually. That's something I'm starting to notice. Look at how dark it is. Look how dark it is already. Should have a good view of the moon as well coming up. Yeah, most of the I've still got a 360, but it's not the one from my childhood. I got that recently, well, in recent years. But most of my consoles are gone now, unfortunately. Everyone's always saying, okay, I've got a PS5, I've got a Series X. Everyone's always saying to me, why don't you sell your PS4? Why don't you sell your Xbox One? And the reason why I'm not doing that, although it'd probably be a good idea for some extra cash, and I can put that cash towards something important like driving lessons or something like that, you know, I can probably get over 120 for both of those consoles, and 120 is quite a couple of hours driving lessons. However, I'm going to regret that a lot, because I made a lot of memories in both those consoles. The Xbox One more. To be honest with you, both of those consoles actually weren't that old either. PS4 I got as a PS4 Pro, and I used to have one of those big bulky Xbox Ones, you know, the base Xbox One models. Well, that one had a problem with it, so I had to get rid of it, and we got an Xbox One S instead. But still, I don't want to get rid of both of them consoles because of nostalgia. I feel like I will regret it. I remember getting rid of Lego, and I regretted it ever since. I had a whole box of it. There we go. Very simplistic, not really stylish, anything like that. A bit of stone floor and some wooden planks. That's the way I like it, though. I'm thinking some windows can go here. Where's my bed gonna be, though? That's what I've got to think. Where's my bed gonna be? And the chest, because I don't want them blocking the windows. Maybe the bed can go here. I can start doing this now, actually. Hold on. Just thinking, I'm just thinking. Don't know. I don't know where I want my chest to be. Well, if I do get far of this world, this isn't going to be my permanent house anyway. I can always expand it a bit, maybe move into a different area. I might have the chests here. I'm not going to have double chests, can't I? So, that's going to be the case. No windows here, because that's going to be my chest room. Oh yeah, then we can... Yeah, okay. Just one windows. There we go. And then, yep, just like that. There we go. That's the house so far. That is the house. Always preferred blocks. Blocks of glass over panes. I'm not too sure why. Even though panes are a lot more nicer looking. There we go. Very simplistic. I'm a very bad builder. I've still got the same freaking building skill as I did like 12 years ago. Always wanted to be a better builder. But, yeah, I was never really that good for some reason. I remember all my little friends I spoke to can build so much more better things than me. An in real life friend I had, IRL friend, I went over to his house once. We played split screen, and he showed me these mansions he built on his super flat world, and they were just amazing. I always wondered, how can you actually get something like that? How can you have that amount of skill? Wish I had that. Yeah, that is right. Somewhere to sleep at least. That is right. And it's relatively close to our strip mine as well. Slash, mob spawner. Where is it? I built a cobblestone cross around here somewhere. There it is, over there. Don't think you guys can see it because of the FOV. Yeah, there is a little block of cobblestone you can see over there. That takes down about 50 or so levels to the diamond level and the mob spawner, so yeah. Got a nice little pond nearby here. When I said I didn't want to live near a pond, I meant like I didn't want a pond like this close to my house. Because who knows, I might want to do a bit of terraforming in the future, and I don't want to destroy blocks and have, you know, so much bits of water just spilling everywhere. It gets stressful. But over here, that's okay, you know, I can envision it, you know, I could just sit here, I can look, and I can envision, you know, what am I going to do here? Am I going to build a bridge? Am I going to build whatever? Maybe a little fishing dock, you know? Oh wow, look at the water as well, it's literally just one block. Yeah, it's a nice little, got a squid in there. It's a nice little spot, this is, very nice. Do we have some sugarcane? I think I do. Let's go and plant some sugarcane. Get some cakes, you know, we can get a nice little cake supply going on. And, cook up that chicken. Anything else in here? Smelt the iron, the gold, I mean, as well. That can't hurt, we can do that. What is that over there? Oh, those are mushrooms. I think they're rosies over there. Roses. There we go. Speaking about flowers, collect some of these as well. I think bone meal still exists on this, so spread some bone meal, you know. Is there really a point of having a water source, though? Infinite water source? There isn't now. If you didn't know, you can dig 4 blocks into the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 block. Fill about 3 buckets worth of water, and you've got an infinite water source. But literally, you know, just over there, you know, there's not really any point. I was going to say, I'd like to find a village as well, but then it occurred to me, bringing up the older version once again, I'm going to be doing it a lot in this stream. It occurred to me, villages are kind of useless. You can still trade with them, although it's not anywhere near as good. I think, so it still works the same way, trading. You give them an emerald, they give you something back. But, it doesn't work the same way where you can level them up, you know, you can save them from zombies and you can get discounts, you can get diamond armor from... No, it doesn't work like that. The only things they give you in the game, sort of like, you know the Wandering Trader in modern Minecraft? He gives you, like, slime balls and blocks and stuff like that. Those are what all the villages are like, really. The only reason why you'd want to find a village in this version of the game is for a blacksmith. And blacksmiths can give you good stuff, like iron, diamonds, armor, stuff like that. Although there isn't much of a point now, because I've got mostly all of the starting stuff here. You know, I've got horse armor, I've got 6 diamonds. I've got good starting gear. But it would be nice to get some more of that stuff, though. There we are. Got my gold there. Is the sun going down already? Man. Alright then, well, I'm thinking, let's craft some chests. Let's move our stuff in here. That's the way you craft chests, yep. So 2 double chests going. Oh, of course you can't do that. Wow, that's annoying. Yeah, that is a shame. Well, that's fine. Because what we can do is we can have our furnaces going here. I will craft another furnace though. It is useful to definitely have more than 1 furnace. Just gets things done a bit more faster. Maybe we can have a bit of creativity going on here, you know? I can have 1 furnace here, 1 furnace there, 1 crafting table here, 1 crafting table there. I'm gonna hurry up before they despawn. Just putting a bunch of stuff in here. There we go. No, for now, I'm thinking just mine that. And, I feel like I want something else to go here, though. Nah, I'm gonna have it all furnaces, actually. Crafting table, though. Crafting table can go in the corner, just like it always does. Stone. 2 more furnaces. There we go. Now we light up the place a bit. Oh, that's annoying. It happened. Oh well, that's fine. As long as I got 1. Light up the place a bit. 2, I mean. And there we go. We've pretty much done the basics of it. Not the largest place in the world, but I think it will do for now. Can I get another chest going on down here? I think you can. Let's dig out this, replace it with cobble. Just make it a bit more nicer, you know. Make it look like it's part of the house still. There you go. And I think what we can do is fill that up. Oh, that's a little bit awkward to get to, but still, we can do it. Yeah, there we go. Cool. We are going to need a door as well, obviously. And what I'd like to do is, I sort of like to have my doors like that. And yeah, we just need some windows now. Windows now, the roof. Light up the place a little bit outside. Looks pretty good. This here can be where I put my blocks, I think. You know, one thing I did like doing when I was younger, oh, I don't think you could do it, can you? No. I know in modern versions, you can put a chest under your bed here and interact with it, but no, it's not really letting me, so I'm not going to do that. But, yeah, sort of like this here. Put a chest underneath my bed, and that's where all my valuables be. I mean, it makes sense, right? If you have priceless jewellery or something like that, you want to put it in a hidden place, even though literally not another breathing soul is ever going to set foot on this map, you know. It's only me. I'm the only guy ever in this entire world just surrounded by animals. But yeah, why can't I walk through my door? Here we are. I think that's all my blocks done. Oh, that is annoying though. Don't know if I want my chest to be there. Oh well, we can do that. We can just leave it there for now. But yeah, all my valuables in here and rare items, I'd say. Put my lapis in here. Iron. Might keep my iron. I feel like I'm going to need that. Is a saddle rare? I think you can craft saddles now. After so many years, they finally added the ability to craft saddles. If it's not in the game yet, I've heard it's in the talks. Shh. Where is it? It's over there. Oh, this is so creepy that the sound is coming from all directions. I don't know where it is. Why did I look at it for? No, we do need that though for ender pearls. And you can't get ender pearls from villagers, I think. Oh, I think it's gone. As I was saying, I think you can craft saddles now. And if you can't, I do know it's in the talks. But right now, I'm considering saddles a rare item. Because you can only find these in strongholds, so that's where it's going to go. Horse armor as well. Put that in there. Yeah, I do need to find a classic village. I was on my other world the other day, on the same version yesterday. I did find a village. The old little strongholds and all that. Alright. I'm thinking, let's just get some glass. And maybe I'll sort out the roof later. Let's get a shovel. Shovel first. And let's save ourselves some time as well. Craft another pickaxe. Gonna need another one of them. Alright, how many do we need as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I would dig that part up there, but I want it to be all nice and flat. Because I might use this pond for something. I think you can fish from this version. I think. I can't remember. How do you craft a fishing pole? I don't really remember. We'll figure it out in a minute. I was doing some research on this version, and I do know, I think the ability to fish was added in 2013. I'm on 1.7.1, I think. Something like that. So I'm not too sure if this is the exact version where you can fish. Oh look, first bit of sugarcane grew. We'll find out though. We will find out right about now. I think I need string for a fishing pole. Oh man, the old door. I find this quite funny. Back in the day, this sound here, that sound was new, I think. That's, this is the second sound effect for a door opening and closing thing they've added. Back when the game came out, with the doors, I think they did sound different. But I never played it back then, so, I can't really remember what they sounded like. This was the new sound effect. And then they gave it a new sound effect a couple of years ago, I think, but still. That is cool. Right. Fishing. How'd you do this again? I think it was like... sort of like a bow and arrow. Oh, you can. Okay, you can fish in this version. Very nice. What is going on? Okay. Still can't believe I build houses like I'm 9, man. Look at this. It is essentially just a block. That is what my house is. Okay, I'll have a nice roof, alright? It won't just be like bits of oak wood over me. No, I'll make the roof nice with stairs. But still, it is a glorified cube. That's what my house is. Then you go online, you see people who made like a whole entire fortress or something like that, you know, or I don't know. And there's my house. Here's my little cube right here. But oh well, it's home for now. All right, it'll do. It will do for now. Okay. Let's see how fishing works. I forgot how fishing works in this. I don't think much has changed today about fishing. Except they have added in actual fish, swimming in the water now. So what is the point of fishing when you can just kill them, right? I do think by fishing, though, if you have an enchanted fishing rod, you can get rare items. 6! What is up, man? How are you doing today? It's good to see you again. Been a bit. How you doing? Did a sheep just spawn on a tree? How's life been treating you, man? It's good to see you. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I've got another job. I'm hoping this one will last this time. So, yeah, all is good. It is remote as well, meaning I can do it from literally anywhere. So I don't have to worry about being late, don't have to worry about, no bus schedules, anything like that. Yeah, it's good to see you again, though. Almost in my 3rd year of med school. How's it going for you? I haven't really been that busy, to be honest with you. You know, I can cook up some sort of lie and say that I'm doing something, but nah, not at the moment. That's good though. That is good. I forgot about that. How is med school going for you? When did you talk about that? Was it when you were 1 year in when you started talking about that? So it must have been 2 years ago you started talking about med school now, right? Something like that. Damn, time goes fast. Time goes really, really fast. Man, this game has no ambience, does it? That's why it feels chilling. Look at this, look. Not gonna say anything. See? No sound in this game. Wow, that is creepy. I feel like there'll be birds chirping or an animal walking by me making footstep sounds or something. Nothing. Oh, mate, that is amazing. That is amazing, man. Yeah, that is really, really good. I'm hoping this job I'm getting into, I could sort of build a career out of that. It's boilers, water boilers, pretty much. My task is very easy. So it's a family business, which is quite nice. You know, there's no horrible bosses or anything like that. No, it's all family. Basically, my family has a business, a boiler business. Say if your boiler breaks down or something like that, it's winter, you can't get the heating on, or you can't have hot water or whatever. We send an engineer over to that house to fix up the boiler. He takes a picture of the boiler. He lets us know what's going on with it. My job is to get that code number, which he took a picture of, run it into a special app that they paid for, and basically I just have to find that part and go ahead and order it with the insurance that they paid for to fix the boiler. Pretty easy. Very, very easy stuff, and that is probably why it doesn't pay a lot. Luckily, I've got, you know, help in my house, though. So it's not as if it's all on me to pay the bills. But, it's still something, though. Probably something I could build my career out of. Because my second cousin, I'm taking his job now because he wants to get into something a bit more physical. He wants to actually fix up the boilers now. And that pays a good amount of money, you know. Doing this job, it teaches you a lot about how they work, stuff like that, you know. It's actually quite complicated. I mean, ordering the parts isn't, but learning how the boiler works, things like that, you know. Yeah, it can get a bit tricky, and having experience of that is very, very good, I'd imagine. You pay quite a bit. The engineers, that's what I'm talking about. Not doing this thing I'm doing, just sitting down and ordering the parts, no, but actually fixing the boilers. That can get you quite a bit of money. But yeah, it's something, you know. It may not be the best in the world, but it is what it is, you know. As long as it makes you a bit of money and all that, it is what it is. What else was I gonna do? I was thinking about making a diamond pickaxe. Maybe. I don't know. I do want to try and herd up some sheep. Not sheep, pigs. How did you... It weren't carrots. I think it was... I think you needed wheat, didn't you? In these versions, I think you needed wheat. Your brother is also a doctor and you got 20k pounds. 20,000 pounds in December. Yeah, man, that's pretty good. That is really good. I'm happy for you all. Need a hoe, don't we? Yeah, like again, I don't really know if it's something I want to get in. The job I'm doing now is fine, but I don't really know if I want to get into more of the physical stuff, like fixing them up and stuff like that. I don't know. It's a lot of responsibility, isn't it? Obviously, I don't want to go into someone's house and screw up something that they paid for and have, you know, boiling hot water spraying over my face or something. But you never know, I guess. Never know. I'm only saying that because I think I can't do it, but if I were to try it, if I were to try and study it, maybe I'll be good at it, you know? Oh, that's a bit of chicken. Don't need to plant the chicken, no. We need seeds. And that will give us wheat. But yeah, 6. It is, it's good to see that everything's going good for you and your family, man. Always happy to hear it. Always makes you really happy to see people coming here and, saying how, well things are. Always nice to hear that. Yeah, alright, I'll turn 21 now. I kind of want to set out and find a village. I'm running out of ideas on what to do. Like, I've got diamonds, I've built my house. I'm kind of just finding ways to try and extend the stream time a little bit until Laffin goes live. You know what? That's one thing I do need to get, actually. I'd like to get a spare bed with me. I could just use that one, but if I do die, I can spawn back here. Actually, no, I can't. Because I'd have that spare bed. And if I destroy that bed, carry it with me, then I think I'd spawn back at the world spawn point. Unks. I've been one since I'm 18. You know, in my country, you can officially do anything, everything when you turn 18. But I know in a lot of countries it is when you're 21. But still, it is nice knowing I can just do all the fun stuff in other countries now, so... I'm having a brain fart moment. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Why am I in the inventory? What do I want to do? Okay, spare bed. Let's go and get that. And there are more than enough sheep to go around. Shite. Oh, alright, kind of feel bad for... Oh, never mind. He did drop one. I was going to say. Ran over, killed the poor thing, didn't drop anything. Alright, there we go. That's enough for a bed. Why is it unresponsive now? I'm pressing W for a minute there and it's not letting me move around. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go and herd up some animals, but obviously I need wheat. And that's still growing. Okay. So we got a bed now. We've got some food. Not really a lot, but... take some of these with me. Alright, let's set out for a little bit. I took a screenshot of my coordinates so I know where my base is if I get lost. Usually I just walk in one direction though. I'll just go over here. That's the thing though, with this version though. Travelling is very, very slow. I feel like despite having smaller worlds in these versions, in modern Minecraft, we have infinite worlds. Obviously they're not infinite. You'd have to travel millions upon millions upon millions of blocks to finally reach the boundary. But in the older versions, I think it's not really millions, it's a couple of thousand. But one thing that makes the worlds feel big though is there's no elytra, there's no fast swimming, and the... Oh, accidentally pressed the Windows key. There's no elytra, there's no fast swimming, and there's no... there are boats in the game, but they're nowhere near as fast either. So really, your only good source of travel is to sprint. If you have enough food, of course. That's what makes these worlds a lot more bigger as well. But look at how flat everything is though. Like before they added in everything else and made terrain generation better. Mostly Minecraft was just very flat, wasn't it? Look at all the plains biomes and all that. It's not really anything. I swear, these here swamps are a lot more harder to find today. Or maybe they're not. Maybe it's because, as I said earlier, the worlds are just bigger. See, look, there's no fast swimming. Yeah, these are good. I've got some cows over here. I do want to kill them, but I feel like if I come back later on, I can try and get them for a bit of food. Oh wow, there's a lot of them over here actually. Okay, never mind, scratch that. Sorry. Does anyone actually make leather armor? I made a full set once out of boredom, but I think that was the only time in my entire Minecraft career I created a full set of leather armor. Witch's hut? That's cool. 7 years, are you serious? Man. 7 years, oh boy. I'm getting scared, man. I'm getting scared. Time's going a little bit fast, you know. Time is going a bit more fast. More than usual for some reason. I swear it never used to go this fast. Like, even the people I talk to who are a lot more older than me, like in their 30s and their 40s, they even said, you know, they even said, I'm right, you know, time seems to be going faster than usual. A lot of people have theories that it could just be because of coronavirus really that screwed everything up. I don't think it's because of our age. I do think, generally, for some reason, time seems to be going more faster. Don't know why. Definitely because of COVID that screwed everything up. I mean, the entire world was on pause for a second there. For a second, for a year, you know? Then it spilled into 2021. For a little bit there as well. Whole world was just on pause. Yeah, it definitely does. Definitely does go faster. If you're busier, I suppose. Yeah, I did as well. I don't like saying it that much though. I sort of feel bad for saying, oh yeah, I missed the COVID times. I missed being inside all the time because, you know, it weren't really the best year for a lot of people, was it? Is that it? Would have thought there'd be a chest in here. I'll grab the cauldron anyway. Don't know why I used my fresh pickaxe, damn. I'm not 13. I'm not. Yeah. Yeah, he is. He's been absent for a couple of months because he's been taking a break. I don't know why, probably because of burnout or something, but he's been back now. He's been back for about a week or two. He still goes live at 10. I'm meeting you in the same time zone. I didn't know that. I didn't know Iceland was in the same time zone. Oh, that's cool. For some reason, I always thought that you were at least 2 hours or something ahead of me. Something like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, a bit weird how they work. I do find it quite funny though, because soon I might be going on a holiday to Portugal. I think that's about 3 hours ahead. And instead of tuning in at 10 PM for Laughing Stream, I'll be tuning in at about 2 in the morning. Or is it 3 hours earlier? I don't know. It would be nice if it was earlier. I don't really want to be watching you know, anything long at like 2 in the morning. If Laughing would end his streams at 4 AM for me, I probably wouldn't be watching him as much. I only watch him a lot because, you know, he's a cool guy to watch, and I like the games he plays, and his streams perfectly align my sleep schedule sometimes. Usually when the stream ends, that's when I go to sleep. Been a bit different lately though. Been a bit different. Been very I've been keeping a good schedule recently. Usually waking up at 6, going to sleep at 9, but tonight's a bit different. So many swamps. What is that over there? Hold on. I thought I found a village over there. I thought I saw some wood from a house, but I don't think that was it. It's only a 1 hour difference between. Oh, okay. Well, that's good then. I won't have much jet lag. We found a desert, I think. Oh, you know what? I do sort of want to I want to go into the old Nether, actually, because the Nether changed, didn't it? A couple of years ago. I streamed that day, I think, or I streamed near on that day when that update came out. 2019, I think that was. I'm not too sure, but they changed the Nether a lot there. Gave it new biomes, redesigned the zombie pigmen, which for some reason you can't find in the game at all anymore, not even in creative mode, but oh well. Yeah, the Nether's quite boring in the older versions, ain't it? I've got to go see that again. It's been quite a couple of years. Yeah, there's still deserts. But I think this is what I was going on about when I was talking about the swamps earlier. Swamps, I think they're pretty common, but they feel rarer in modern versions now. I think that's simply because the maps are just so much more bigger now. The terrain's so different. The maps are so much more bigger. The biomes are bigger. You know, they're no longer small anymore. The biomes are bigger. You can be in a jungle biome and you'd be in there for literally minutes. You know, minutes upon minutes upon minutes before you'd find a different biome. The generation has changed so much in Minecraft over the years, especially since they made infinite worlds with millions and millions of blocks long. I think everything just seems rarer, but they're not, really. Everything's just a lot more bigger. You could be wandering around in a desert for probably 10 or 15 minutes before you find, like, I don't know, a plains biome or, I don't know, a swamp or something. Whereas in this version, it seems like things are a bit more smaller. I swear the game's darker as well. I keep on thinking it's, oh, there's a witch hut earlier. I keep on thinking it's night. Then it's light. See, look, I'm under a tree, it gets very dark. Like the sun's setting. Then I look up and it's still in the sky there. Yeah, I haven't really explored that much, to be fair. Should we see, let's see the old boat, shall we? They used to be really bad. That's another thing. I want to experiment, okay? I want to see what they changed. Because I remember the old boats being very, very slow in this. This is why, like, you may be thinking, why not just go out into the ocean? You know, you'll find something eventually, but the thing is, it's very slow. How do you craft boats again? Let's take a look on Google quickly. Because obviously this is the old way. Usually, I think it would be... Oh, okay, never mind, it is. Alright. Let's see how slow the boats are. And they'll break as well. Oh god, I remember that being so annoying. Yep. Oh wait, no, hold on. Okay, no. No, they're actually decently fast. But I remember on the 360, they're very slow, and if you were to crash into a lily pad or something, it would break. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so sort of like that, they would break. Except I remember them being very slow. Okay, well that's good to know. I can use boats. I didn't really use them because I thought they'd be slow, but no. Oh, what's going on there? Bit glitchy. There we are. Oh. Oh. There we are. Yeah, that is still annoying though. They break very... Yep. Exactly like that, crashing into a lily pad. Oh, man. That is annoying. That is annoying. Where are the slimes? Usually there'd be slime spawning around here somewhere. Swamps would be very good slime farms. But an even better farm I can think of is mining down to where diamonds spawn. And then digging out a huge room, and I mean very huge. Placing down a ton of torches everywhere, and that'll make a good spawn point for slimes. Man, I can't believe how much the game's changed though. I mean, it's just empty now, you know? I feel weird for saying that, because at the start of the stream, I said to you guys, the reason why I want to play this version a bit more is because of the simplicity of it all. But now I'm going around, I find myself missing newer features now. Like my shield. There's no shield. You can't use any shields. And my offhand. Do you know when you can place items into your left hand? That was very useful. No, I still do like it though. It is nice going back to these versions. Maybe I'll do another stream on this, maybe not, we'll see. Minecraft is just one of those games where you can sit down, you play it, have a little chat to people, you know, nice and chill. Alright. Well, I'm going to make my way back to my base. I think I'm nearby it. What is going on with this, seriously? I've got X-ray. Can I find a stronghold, maybe? X-ray vision. I think I remember this happening a lot in the 360 as well. More if you're playing on multiplayer. I don't really know how it works, but I remember multiplayer being a tad bit glitchy on the 360 back in the day. Because obviously, one of your friends could be at one side of the map, you could be on the other, and the chunks would be glitching out a little bit. And a lot of it is like what you see right now. You could explore your world, and it would be exactly like this. You can have X-ray, you could sort of cheat and try and find like strongholds and end fortresses or whatever they're called. You know where you put the Eyes of Ender in the things. That's another thing I noticed as well. There is not going to be as many of them. Because the worlds are a lot more smaller, that means if you throw Eyes of Ender in the sky, it will be a lot more easier trying to find a stronghold. Is that what they're called? Something like that. It'll be a lot more easier finding one of them. So that's a positive, I guess, towards smaller worlds. It's a lot more easier getting into the end dimension. Alright, I know my place is around here somewhere. I've done a huge loop. It's got to be around here somewhere, I think. There's a light source over here. Is that lava? Yep, that's lava. That's good. I need a bit of lava. I don't have a diamond on me, do I? Damn. I was going to say, I need a bit of lava because I need some obsidian, but I don't have a diamond pickaxe on me. Let me just look in the stream replay. I want to see where the coordinates are. where my house is. I think I took a screenshot of it, but I don't really remember where screenshots are set in this game. Let me see, let me see, let me see. I'm not quite sure. It's got to be nearby anyway. Oh look, it's one of those, I think it's a snow biome up there. Yeah. All this old terrain generation sure does bring me back though. I think that's why a lot of people do enjoy Java Edition over Bedrock. Not only is it more stable, it gives you the option to play more of the old versions as well. Some of them are missing, I believe. Mojang or Mojang, I don't know. I think that's how you pronounce it in like a Swedish thing. Mojang. Anyway, Mojang. Basically, if you're playing Java, you can play any of the older versions because they archived them. But for some reason, there are some. Actually, 1.7 is a good example. I'm playing on 1.7 right now. It's not exactly 1.7. I think it's 1.7.3 or something. However, Minecraft 1.7, you can't play that no more. That is a lost version. You cannot play that anymore. Should have named the title something different. I should have gave it a more accurate version. But no, this isn't 1.7. This is 1.7.1.2, something like that. Can't play 1.7 anymore because that wasn't archived. Don't know why, but they never archived that for some reason. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to go into my screenshots. I'm going to find the folder, wherever it is, because I do want to find my base before I end the stream. Screenshots. Let's see. Hopefully this is the right folder. It is. Okay. Oh wow, we are hundreds of blocks out. I thought I was nearby. Nope. I was wrong. Definitely nowhere near. I'm like 400 or 500 blocks out. Not that far. Probably like a 3-minute walk. Somewhere in that direction, I think. Hold on. Trying to get my bearings and trying to... Okay, so Z 447, X minus 328. So this direction, I think. Yep, keeping going in that direction. That's where my house is. Let's get back to the chat. One moment. Alright. Yep, keeping going in this direction. That should be where my base is. I'm going to keep up the coordinates here. I did want to go in the nether before I end the stream, but I think I might leave it. Oh my god, look at this as well. Look at this. Hold on. Is this a perfectly shaped pyramid? It's not, but it's almost. Yeah, sorry. I find that funny because back in the day, don't mean to bring up the old days again, but back in the day, these things here, these things, they may not look like that much looking at them, unless you know what they mean. These things scared kids, including myself. Those Herobrine sighting videos, back when the Herobrine thing was very popular and not really a lot of people were sure if he was actually real or not. Basically, pyramids and trees without leaves were some of the, you know, top clues that he was in your world. But no, not really. Well, first of all, you can't get leafless trees, but the pyramids, they are nothing but just a natural thing generated into the game. But a lot of people, including myself, when my brain was tinier, all right, it's still tiny, but when my brain was tinier, that's That's when I thought Herobrine was in my world then. And then I heard a cave sound. Then I quit out the game. Deleted the world. Never go back to it again. Man, where is my house? Okay, there's the hut over there. I just feel like I'm not going the right way for some reason. It's a little bit hard because I can't see far ahead. Doesn't seem to be any fog. Don't know why. Is there a setting for that? I prefer fog. Like, it looks kind of ugly, doesn't it? The game just cuts off. There's no fog or anything like that. Smooth lighting, maximum. What does that do? Let's just set it to 16. Why not? Should be able to handle it. Okay, so the game appears to be crashed. Oh, hold on. There we go, it's back. Right, let's keep them going. I think it is over here. Minus 390, I think. So I got that right. Oh man, I'm gonna have to look up that screenshot again, aren't I? I knew I should have left that up. One moment. Will you be doing a 24-hour live stream? I don't know. Maybe I'll make a donation goal. If I can get £100, I'll do a 24-hour live stream. I'll do a sleep stream. How about that? You know what a sleep stream is? A lot of people seem to be doing those. It's very weird. For some reason, the people who do them are more of the female streamers. I wonder why. Weird, isn't it? Usually the ones with the very special little accounts that people have to pay to look at the exclusive content on. Okay, right. So minus 300, almost there. Okay. Z 400. All right. So this direction, right? Keep on going over here and I'll find it. Alright, let's get ourselves a boat. This would be a lot more faster if I had a boat. Probably gonna break. Gotta avoid the lily pads. Don't crash into the lily pads. Lily pads destroy boats. My heart dropped there. Alright, let's get the chat back up. There we go. I was wondering where the world was for a second. Yeah, I'm not too sure if the game was always like this. All these terrain errors here. Oh look, the fog's back as well. It definitely, I do think it has something more to do with my settings or my computer than the game itself. I don't really remember it being this bad. Alright, we are almost there now. We're about 200 blocks out. I should, yep, there's the cave, the ravine there, I think. I'm not too sure. I do remember this now. Should be getting there anytime soon, any moment now. Yep, there's the ravine we spotted earlier. We are home, guys. We are home. Should see... Yep, there it is. There's my house. And that is why, guys, that is why you should always save your coordinates. Alright then. I do want to go see the old Nether. But it's not really that interesting. I mean, if you want to see it for yourself, just go ahead and Google it. It's not really that interesting. It's like the Nether we have today. except there's not really a lot of biomes in there, other than the Nether Fortress to get the blaze rods, of course. But yeah. Oh my god, it's been 2 hours already. Okay, well, I think I might go ahead and end it there then. Alright, well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I sure as hell have. It's very nice, just coming back and talking to you all. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just say something, and that is, sometimes I'm thinking about making a new channel. I've recorded, hold on for a second. Yeah, before I go on any further, I just want to say I will still be uploading on this channel, streaming and all that. But sometimes I do feel like if I want to get back into the YouTube game a bit more, sometimes I feel like maybe it'd be a good idea starting up a new channel, new name, everything like that. Because I've got a lot of the old content on the channel here, you know, I've got a lot of the old content on the channel, some of which I could just private, but I don't know. You know, I made this channel when I was very young, and I sort of just want to, I don't know, just keep it here, as a memento, I suppose. Because I know a lot of people as well sort of like to go back to the old streams sometimes, the old videos, see what I sounded like, you know, see what games we used to play. And that's why I don't really want to get rid of them. Sort of just want to start fresh, you know, sometimes. And I'm thinking this new channel might be more video based. The amount of times I recorded a video for this, but I just didn't really know how to say it. But I thought, as I'm ending a stream right now, I may as well just, you know, quickly say it. I don't think there's a lot of people watching anyway, other than Frill. But yeah, this new channel I'm thinking about doing, it might be more video based. And I do want to put a lot of editing into it. Sometimes I'm just sitting in bed and I'm thinking I really want to do YouTube again. I want to treat it as a career option. I want to go ahead and try and put in a lot of effort into it. Just see how it goes, really. I want to treat TrueGamingHD as a hobby, you know, as a way to talk to you guys. I find it fun. I like it. This channel is not a job. I've got monetization enabled. If anyone wants to donate to me, go ahead and donate to me. It's fine. Don't care. But this channel is not a job in my eyes, you know. The other channel will be, though. I just want to create it purely because I'm curious to see how many views I can get, how many subscribers I can get. Because I changed a lot during that time. I sort of know how YouTube works, kind of. And I want to see if I can put those skills towards a new channel. And, yeah, I just wanted a new, fresh identity, really. See how it goes. I'll probably still do some gaming and all that, but, yeah, either way, and one more thing before I close off as well. I will obviously let you guys know what that channel is going to be, so you can watch it as well. Not going to hide it from you guys, don't worry. I'm going to tell you what that channel is. If I were to ever create it, I'll probably do a video on this channel revealing it or whatever. But yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to end it there. And yeah, nice to talk to you guys again. Might do another part 2 on this, might not, we'll see. And, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.